Hello, 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 Dirty Trucking, Dirty Trucking. I told you that I have been suspecting that they have been coming in here deliberately placing things to get me to talk about it on social media, and it is dealing with the lottery. I'm going to start paying attention because the news like to post the winnings, people who win the winning scratch offs, and then the story seems like odd to me. But there was a recent one I just come across where a man won $6 million on a scratch off he just happened to buy at a 7-Eleven. And I'm reading the story and hearing what he's talking about, how he came to the decision to purchase this. And it is reminding me of what happened to my dumbbells in here. I told you they come in my apartment. And they specifically place things in here, switch stuff. I keep telling you, this has to do with the lottery. They come in here and do it and I end up talking about it, complaining about it, because it's illegal entry and they know I'm going to complain about it. But in actuality, it is complaining to tell the individual where to find a winning lottery ticket at. So I'm trying to see if I can piece what happened in here to him winning this lottery. And I did. I'm going to post the story. I want you to read it. And you're going to see what I'm talking about. In the story, the man said he plays the lottery, scratch-offs every once in a while. He stopped at a 7-Eleven on Groesbeck. He happens to purchase that 500 times scratch-off ticket. Before he purchased it, he said he asked the attendant, what's the number on that next lottery ticket? He said 14. He said he purchased it because that's his wife's birthday. Favorite number or something, birthday or favorite number. Read the story. You see why he said he purchased it. It had something to do with his wife. So I told you that they came back in here and re-switched the dumbbells. So my dumbbells are 4 pounds. They had switched both of them to where they had the lumps on both of them. And then I noticed recently, and I'm going to show you how they have been using my apartment, and I guess because I'm so descriptive, they are going finding these winning scratch offs. Somebody knows where these winning scratch offs are located, where they are at. Somebody knows where they are located at, and they come in here and they start doing this weird shit, not just in here with my bank account and everything else. And they get me to talk about it. And it's telling the individual where it is. And they go in there and they select it. So, here we go. I told you they say he purchased it at a 7-Eleven on Groesbeck. I just recently purchased these. This is a big go from 7-Eleven. But this is one I purchased on Jefferson. I left it in the apartment one day. 7-Eleven. Okay, let me show you how the dumbbells come into play, where he got the number 14. I told you these dumbbells, both of them had these lumps on them. Both of them did. When I bought them, they didn't. They were plain like this one. Then I came home one day and noticed that this one and this one had the same lumps. And then just recently in that video I made, I noticed that only this one had the lumps in it. This one didn't. So let me show you where he got number 14 from. This is a 4 pound. Only one of them got the lumps on it. You following me? Only one of them got the lumps on it. The 4 pounds, 14, the number 14. Number 14. The number 14. And I had made a video. In the video, I said they cost $5 a piece. $5 a piece. He go in there and purchase a scratch off with the last numbers of 14. It's the 500 time scratch off. he purchased a 7-Eleven. A 7-Eleven. I told you I'd found something on my rug back here where I keep the dumbbell. It was something, some spot or something on the floor on the rug. Gross. Grossbeck. 7-Eleven. Grossbeck. A switch dumbbell, the 4-pound, only one of them, number 14. And my 7-Eleven Big Gulp cup. I'm telling you, somebody already knows where the winning scratch-offs are located. And you have rigged something that where they come in my apartment and be deliberately placing shit. And when I get to describing what they've done in here, it gives the individuals the clues that they need to know where to go and when and get and just walk in and select the winning scratch off. He just happened to look up. Why did you ask him, the attendant, what is the number on the next 500 time scratch off? Because he knew it had to be the number 14. He already knew. Now, it sounds strange. You can call me crazy, but I'm telling you, that's exactly what they've been doing. They haven't been winning the lottery because they lucked up. This is some shit they done rigged. I'm telling you, all this coming in my apartment messing with shit, it's clues. Because there's an individual, he may even work for the lottery commission. How do you know already which scratch-offs are winners to be rigging this shit, doing this shit? I told you, when my bank account started doing all that funny shit, they do it with the scratch-offs, they do it with the Mega Million. I told you, what you think they doing that shit for? They ain't doing that shit just for nothing. I'm telling you. It's my favorite cup. I love this. ID Discovery. Favorite cup. I'm telling you. They not doing that shit for nothing. Now, I just showed you the clues of how that guy walked in and won the lottery. And then the news just happened to post a story on the news site. They didn't talk with him. I don't even know if that's a real news story. Could be a fake posted one under the news. I don't know. But I have become suspicious of how the news is always posting these stories of these people winning these scratch-offs. Mysteriously. All these $1 million scratch-offs here. What? Now, I just showed you. Read the story of how he said how he came to his decision to go in there and pick that particular scratch-off. The number 14, he specifically asked. He said, give me the 14. Because he said, what's the next number? Because he already knew. He knew he needed to pick the number 14. He knew he needed to go to 7-Eleven. Talking about he played it once in a while. And I don't understand this. I don't know how they could allow these motherfuckers to come in my apartment, setting up clues for those bitches to win money. Playing games with my mail. Sending shit in the goddamn mail, playing with my bank account, playing with everything. For me to get on here and talk about giving them bitches clues to win money. I hope they lose all that money. Because you obtained it deceitfully. I know what you're doing. I know what you're doing, and I'm going to tell everybody. And when we find out who in this building is working with you to do that shit, what are you doing? He giving you a cut of the money? These people can't be coming in here switching shit just to be switching it. Somebody got to be paying them something. You got to be getting something, some favors, some money, something, some financial assistance, something. You're not coming in here to be coming in here for free. Or you getting something out of it. So I'm going to go back over the clues again. Let me tell you. He said he went in there and asked them what's the next number on that 500 time scratch off. Said 14. He picked it because it was associated with his wife. I think his wife's favorite number of a birthday or something he said in the story. Number 14. So now I told you, these were brand new. None of these had lumps in them when I had them. Then all of a sudden I noticed both of them had these same lumps in them. Both of them had these same lumps in them. So I said, well, hell, they coming here playing with goddamn dumbbells. Then all of a sudden I'm working out when I made that video, and I noticed the other one don't have lumps in it now. It don't have lumps. It's just one. Okay. 1 4-pound dumbbell. That's number 14. My 7-Eleven Big Gulp cup. They were $5 a piece. I got 2 of them. 500. Now tell me that ain't a clue that they used my apartment for to help that mother. Oh, I forgot the rug. That was on the rug back here next to the barbells. The barbells was laying over there. It was a nasty brown stain right here on the rug. That's gross. On Grossbeck in Clinton Township. Now, how they knew the city? Because I'm in Clinton Township. I don't know. But those are the clues. Oh, maybe because I kept mentioning something that happened out there in Harrison Township. That's Macomb County. But I got to figure out how they come up with Clinton Township. Grossbeck. On Grossbeck in Clinton Township. I got to figure out how you're coming up with the exact city to know where these lottery is. So the people involved here are in this building. You got to have somebody in this building that is coming in here switching this shit. And that individual got to be being paid. He's receiving, whoever it is, receiving something for doing it. And then when I make these videos, so this got to be somebody to know which one is the winning scratch off. You got to actually work at the place that makes these scratch offs. You have to. There's no way in the hell you can have prior knowledge of knowing which one is the winning scratch offs. Not unless they can hack into that lottery commission, the way they make them scratch offs, and get into the numbers on them, and hack into the number system, the barcode numbers on them, and find out that way. Them the only 2 ways you can know that those are the winning scratch offs. You either got access to those barcodes and know which one it is and where they're going, or you work there and know which one it is and where they're going. So, that's what I've determined. You got to know which one is the winner. And somehow you know where they're going. And when you know where they're going and where they're going to end up, then you come in here and start laying your clues. Because now they done bought enough of the scratch off, it's down to when that winning one finna come up. Now you come in here and start putting your clues around in here to get me to talk about it. I done figured your shit out. I'm going to post a story. I want you to read it. I want you to look at what I just said was the clues, and what I said was fuck with in here. I told you they not doing that shit for no reason. I'm finna expose your little secret gambling society because I ain't got a dime out of it. You been coming in here switching shit I've been paying for. I ain't got no millions of dollars. You been getting that shit off of me. You bitch. You've been hand-picking people to become millionaires. You've been hand-picking people and using me to help them motherfuckers become rich while you destroyed me, got me in debt. I ain't won shit. You ain't paid me shit. That $2 shit I win ain't shit. You bitch. I'm exposing your shit. This is exactly what you're doing. And this is exactly why this shit is going on in my motherfucking apartment.